Hi, it's me, the autistic Gen Xer with anxiety and depression. But some call me Tim. Before we get started, if you like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video. I don't even know what that means. There's a little hype button. I have no idea. But do that so we can get this out to more people. More like-minded people. Now on to the video. MAGA, you are not forgiven. I keep seeing all these posts and TikToks lately of people going, I'm so sorry, I voted for Trump. I feel really bad. I just voted for peace, and now he's doing this, and it's terrible. No, that is a lie. You are lying. You are a Chino, C-I-N-O, Christian in name only. You didn't abandon Trump over family separation, anti-Muslim policy, anti-trans policy, police violence rhetoric, election subversion, pardons for political violence, threats of civilian destruction, allegations of raping a 13-year-old, mocking the disabled. No, you voted for him when he crossed a moral line that insulted your little identity. Right? He did family separation, Muslim travel bans, anti-trans executive orders, birthright citizen attack, asylum ban, January 6th election overturn scheme, pardons for those, threats of police shooting and state violence, Iran war threats, and the Jesus AI image. And all of a sudden you're like, oh my, I can't believe he did that. I just wanted to please get rid of Negroes, Mexicans, trans, gay, lesbian, liberals, anybody who isn't a Christian in name only, a white Christian nationalist. You were fine with all of that. Please don't sit here and tell us that I'm so sorry. He's sending white kids to die, so we're no longer happy. He made a picture of himself as Jesus, and all the Chinos don't like it, so I have to not like it too. And now we have to condemn him because our little cult group, will disown us. You are not forgiven. But let me tell you how you could be forgiven. Here's the secret. The secret to racism, or well, I should say the secret to abolishing racism, is education. Get some education. Learn some things. Learn that people's skin color is probably based on how much sun they had. Ireland, Norway, ghostly white. Equator, bushes set on fire by the sun, dark skin. That's it. It's just biology. It's evolution. It has nothing to do with that. There were brown people where Jesus was. If you have a white, blue-eyed Jesus in your church, you are not a Christian. You're a Chino. That's not what Jesus would have looked like. You would deport Jesus as a liberal, woke fascist. There's a little Hispanic kid somewhere hiding who is the 2026 version of Anne Frank, and you would call ICE, the Gestapo of 2026, to deport him and put him in a cage and separate him from his family. You are not a good person. You can become one if you educate yourself, but honestly, I think you're too lazy. You don't want to do all that. You're just going to say whatever you think the people in your little bubble want to hear. Okay, we're not going to forgive you. You know what I want? I want somebody to make an app that cross-references people's faces with all their social media posts. And if they were super MAGA, then you're not allowed in anywhere. They'll just have a camera go, sorry, no MAGA allowed. They'll scan your face and say, nope, you can't come in. Sorry. How would you deal with that? How would you deal with you being the minority, you being the one who is judged solely on your skin color and your religion and your beliefs? How would that work out for you? I'm guessing that might be what's necessary for some of you if you ever want to get out of this. But honestly, you're too lazy for that. I don't think you'll ever change. you're not going to seek out the education you need, and you're so dumb. You don't know you're dumb. You don't know you're in a cult. That's why you're in a cult. And nothing is ever going to convince you otherwise. But maybe your children or your grandchildren will be able to wake up and say, hey, you know, my grandparents were racist. They were horrible MAGA, which is like Nazi in today. They were MAGA. They were horrible, racist, terrible human beings. But I'm not like that. I am not dumb. I've educated myself. I'm smarter than that. I'm sorry to throw this at all of you. Coming up next is a great story about a crazy girl that I knew when I was a kid. And that's the next video. I didn't want to do this one because it makes me very angry. But I have to. I have to say it. I cannot sit by and just let this happen. Please get out and vote. Everybody, we should have no red states in the United States. They should all be blue. They should be 100% Democrat. And we can fix everything that's been destroyed. We can start trying to repair the country that has been destroyed in 14 months. I don't even know. A year and a half. It's been destroyed. 250 years. And it's destroyed in a year and a half. Jesus. It's terrible. But we'll fix all that. We'll put new laws in place that will make Republicans not want to be in office. So they're not going to make any money. They're not going to be able to trade stocks. They're going to have to serve. They wouldn't be there if they had to actually serve, right? They had to be in Congress doing their job. If there's a shutdown, they don't get paid, right? We need a way to get people out of the Supreme Court when they show us that they are immoral and unable to do their job and have an unbiased opinion based on facts and logic, right? Get them out of there. New laws so that we never elect a Trump again. It's very easy. If they had to take a civics test, there would be no Trump. He's way too dumb for that. He would never pass it. And that's what we need. We just need a basic civics. You can no longer be in politics if you don't understand the rules. Because of social media, anybody can get elected if they're loud and dumb enough. If they can be a cult of personality, they can become on the ballot. However, you're not actually allowed to be elected as president if you don't understand the rules. If you're too dumb, sorry, can't do it. That would fix a lot. Also, fake news needs to have some sort of punishment, right? I'm not going to tell you who fake news is. We know, intelligent people know what the fake news is. So, I'm sorry. This is terrible. The world we live in is just a horrible place. It should be good by now, but it isn't. I'm going to stop rambling now. But anyway, algorithm and such. Sorry, it's been a while since I posted a video, but ups and downs, depression. I've been doing therapy on the PTSD that I experienced in the military, and that puts me in a mood that is not good. And it shuts me down, so I can't make a video. I mean, that's what it is. Anyway, wow, we're going on 9 minutes here. Do all things for the algorithm. And until next time, peace.